Welcome back to the last episode of the Voices of AUSMUN. I'm Aamna Masood, the Deputy Director of Media.
I'm Maria Ali Asghar, also the Deputy Director of Media.
And I'm Adli Nabulsi, I'm also a Deputy Director of Media.
Today we're joined with our very wonderful, very hardworking, and absolutely stressed out Director of Media, the one and only Shrinidhi Mukund.
Hello everyone, my name is Shrinidhi Mukund. I am a multimedia design major and a film minor, and I'm also the Director of Media of AUSMUN 2026.
So how are you doing, Shrinidhi?
As you said, stressed out. It's the end of the fall semester and all my submissions are coming together, and we also have a lot of work for AUSMUN. So yeah, it's going.
Best of
It's
luck.
going. Yeah. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
We're the same thing, end of semester.
End of semester. Yeah.
Okay, so to start off, how did your MUN journey begin?
Okay, so mine's actually a very funny story because unlike any of the other directors who came on our podcast, I actually don't have any prior MUN experience from school. Like,
Oh, wow.
I was never a delegate in my entire life. I have never been a part of any school MUN or even AUSMUN. My first ever MUN was AUSMUN 2024 when I joined the designer team as an organizer in the media team. So that was my first ever MUN experience. And don't get me wrong, I did try out for like some of my school MUNs, but debates are not my thing. I am
Yes.
not good at public speaking. So yeah, which is why and also like I've always been interested in media, in the media
Yes.
aspect of everything. So yeah, and it was a really, really rewarding experience. It was really fun. Like, I loved designing. I designed, I think, the conference booklet at the time. And I remember I was always on call. Like, I was sitting next to the printer in SBA, and I was sitting next to the printer with my laptop printing last minute lanyards. And even on the third day, I was printing the certificates as well. So I loved the pressure that was there on the day. And it was really, it was a really nice experience. And I thought, okay, I will definitely return as an organizer the next year. But my director of media at the time, Nitanya, she actually pushed me and she encouraged me to apply for deputy director of media. And I didn't know. I told her, like, I have no MUN experience, like I barely have media experiences as well. But yeah, and then I tried out for deputy director. I applied for deputy director of media in 2025 AUSMUN, and I got it. And I had an amazing team last year as well, and it was so fun. Like, even on the day, like, it was really fun. Like, I got to wear a badge around. It wasn't okay. I'm sorry. that was very rewarding. I'm just saying. Like, it was nice. Like, I got to wear like a badge that said Shrinidhi Mukund, Deputy Director of Media. And then now I'm here. So as the Director of Media of AUSMUN.
It's impressive how you went from a designer to the deputy
Yeah,
and then to the director.
in like 2 years-ish. I feel, that's why sometimes I'm like a little bit scared. Like, I'm like, oh, am I doing this right? Am I doing it? Because like, I wish I had more time, but also like, I'm glad I'm doing it now because
Yes.
like, I know for a fact that next year it's going to be even more hectic. Like, if I
Yeah.
applied for director, but yeah, I'm glad I did it now. I'm really glad. Yeah.
We're also glad as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very happy to have you as our director, by the way.
I'm happy to have you guys.
Okay, now let's move on from the sappy question. So the next question that I want to ask you is, you chose us, your deputies, and then went on to choose your social media, like the social media managers and all the organizers as well. So what was that selection process like?
Okay, so I'll actually start from how I was selected, and then I'll tell like the whole year basically, how this year began. So, okay, so AUSMUN 2025 got over. It was day 3. I remember after the awards ceremony, all the deputies and directors met at the Senate room for a last like get together with the advisor, with the faculty advisors, and it was really nice. It was really emotional, and since then I was very like, I felt like a huge part of me just ended on that day. Like I felt like, oh no, like it's over. And a lot of my friends and my team members as well, everyone encouraged me to apply for director, and they said, you know, you were a deputy director, you have like a really good chance of becoming a director, so I think you should go for it. But I mean, deputy director or not, your chances, I mean, I didn't want to set such high expectations for myself. Like, I thought, okay, I'm just going to apply. I'm not going to tell anybody about it. I'm just going to apply. I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to have zero expectations. And I remember I entered the interview room, and Sarah and Professor Christina were sitting there. Yeah, like it was, I was nervous, but the interview went really well. And that's how I got the job. And I remember the job. It is a job. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. And I remember last day of classes of spring 2025 was when we had our first meeting as an executive board with the faculty advisors, and it was so nice to see everybody there, like in one room, and it was surreal. And I knew the next thing to expect was the deputy director selection. So I was really nervous for that because I really, really wanted the perfect team, because I loved my team from last year, and I loved working with them, and we all had this amazing synergy. So I knew that I wanted to have the same this year as well. So that's how I met Aamna, Maria, and Adli. I'm really happy I selected you 3. Like the 4 of us work so well together, and all our meetings are so fun, and like we just yap a lot. I think you can tell. So yeah.
This interview is going to be really long.
It's going to be really long, I can already tell.
So now that we've covered your experience of how you got here, let's move on to the actual conference. So you've had experience, like of course from ASM in 2025. What would you say was one of the biggest challenges that you faced while organizing the conference or at the conference?
That's a good question. At the conference, I think one of the main, I wouldn't say it's not an issue, it's just like something that you need to have as the director of media, I think, is that so each, and I think this goes for like every department, and it's like, so for in each classroom, there's going to be one photographer, one social media manager, and I think in that way, but there are 30 committees this year, my brain is in 30 different classrooms. Like I'm making sure each photographer is there doing their job. I need to make sure that the stories from each classroom is going up on our page. And I also need to make sure that the day 1 reels are done and it goes up on day 1 and not on day 2. So that stress is there for sure. So that is something that during the conference, and even, oh my God, for social night, that is, for social night, like you need different reels for different stalls and for performances, for vendors, for award ceremony, for different awards, like, and crisis. You need, like, you're gonna see us spam our Instagram page during the time of the conference, but it's really fun. Like, when you get to see it in the form of photographs and reels, like, it's really rewarding. It's nice to see that, like, it has all come together for that moment. Absolutely. So, yeah, I think it's really nice that, I mean, it's stressful, for sure. But the end result is always nice.
Absolutely. And we're gonna strive through this conference.
Oh, for sure.
We're all together
yeah.
gonna strive
We're
through.
all our brains are gonna be connected, like telekinetic,
one-
like telepathically. We're just all gonna be like.
We don't need exactly. Media does not get a walkie-talkie because we don't need.
We don't need
a
one.
walkie-talkie.
We don't need one. We just like I have to think and then like
Yeah,
Aamna will
reels
know,
here.
Maria will know, Adli will know. So, yeah.
Okay. So, of course, we know what we do, but for the sake of informing our audience,
Yeah.
what does our department, which is the media department, do? And why is our work essential to ensure the success of AUSMU in 2026?
So the media department essentially just promotes the AUSMUN conference on all of our social media pages, be it Instagram, be it TikTok, on our website. And the website is like our key platform that it has everything. It has all the information
Yes.
of our conference. It has our committees and topics. It has information about how to register, the fees structure, all of that, like different deadlines on when to register. Everything is on our website and it's all our responsibility. We need to constantly update the website. We need to constantly update our social media page. We need to promote different events on our social media page, like the UN Day and the conference itself, obviously. Like that, we have different events coming up, right? So that's our main job, just to promote the event, to capture the memories of our conference. So yeah, I think it's important because for future conferences, you need to show like the future delegates who are joining our conference that this is what AUSMUN looks like. And if you join AUSMUN, this is how much fun you're gonna have. Like you're not just coming to learn, but you're also coming to make connections. You're coming to network. You're coming to have fun. And AUSMUN sets that standard every single year. So yeah, I think that's why our department is really important. It's important that even this is our job, the
Yes, it is.
podcast.
Yeah.
And like this, we come up with different innovative ways to promote the conference, to inform people about our conference. And yeah, it's a huge responsibility, because everyone has said it in every episode, so it won't be the same if I don't say it. It is the region's largest student-led conference, so we have to promote it. So yeah, I think that's why our job is really, really important. And it's rewarding as well that we get to be a part of this journey.
Yes.
Okay, so Shrinidhi, tell us one moment where you feel like us as a team, we really had to step up.
Okay, so media like when it comes to the team and when it comes to the work, it's extremely practical. You have to be there to do the work. And I think one time that us as a team really stepped up was the day of the photo shoot. I think that day, oh my God, we were able to film and shoot everybody's pictures, the entire team's pictures, and we were able to shoot the board introduction reel, and we were able to shoot a behind the scenes reel for that, all in under 4 to 5 hours. And this is what I was talking about even in the previous question. We were in different places, but our minds were connected. Like I was either busy with the pictures or I was busy with the board introduction reel with Adli. Maria and Aamna would be taking team pictures.
Individual.
Or individual pictures. Individual and team. Oh, we had that as well. We had team pictures separately and individual pictures separately. So I felt like that day, I felt like we proved to ourselves and to everyone that our synergy is the best. Like we don't have to be together to work cordially and to work in sync. We were just in sync at different places, So I felt like that was amazing. Like I genuinely, we started at 12. By 5, we were done with everything. And even towards the end, we were just joking around and everything. That's why it took longer. But, and I'm not complaining. I love it when we all joke around. But I'm just saying, like, that's when we all stepped in. And I was really, really happy by the end of it. And we got the results as well. So yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
Absolutely agreed. I feel like the board introduction will always be a core memory.
100%.
With how we
100%.
got it done.
It was a core memory for sure. I wanted to mention another thing that media does that's actually very, very important. During the conference, delegates like receive a goodie bag or like a tote bag with a lot of AUSMUN merch. We decide the merch. We design the merch as well.
As you guys can see, we're missing someone very important. So Adli, yes, Adli had some engineering duty that calls.
Makes me look bad as a CAD student, by the way. He's left as an engineering student and
You're still here.
What can I say? What can I say?
You never know when major duties call.
Yes,
So
of course.
we're working very hard, but we'll be moving on without Adli. But he's here in spirits with us.
Of course.
Okay, so now let's move on to the rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Shrinidhi, say the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Yes. Okay.
So, what's one word that comes to your mind when you hear AUSMUN?
Confidence.
Okay. What is your biggest conference day fear?
That the printer is not working.
Honestly, very true. What's the first thing you'll do after the conference ends?
Sleep. and mourn. The AUSMUN 2026 is over. And cry. So yeah.
Okay. What is one thing about MUN you think that people overthink too much?
That it's gonna be like really serious and it's really gonna be just about the conference itself. No, like it's not just about the committee sessions, you know. There's so much, the opening ceremony, the social night, award ceremony, it's all so fun. And it's not just about, you know, winning something. And it's not just about, it's not just about that, you know. It's about meeting people, making connections, having fun. And this time we've actually added some very interesting things in our goodie bags that I think it would build even more connections. I'm not going to say what it is. You need to come to the conference. You need to apply, register for the conference to find out.
Yeah, guys, stay tuned for the goodie bags.
Free promo.
Free promo,
Free
yes.
promo.
Okay.
Shameless PR.
Okay. So, what's one thing about the AUSMUN that you think people underestimate?
The workload.
Yeah.
Like, as in the behind the scenes workload. Now, like I said, it's a student-led conference. So we have university work, we have courseworks, and some of us are seniors, some of us are juniors. All of us actually are either seniors or juniors. And like when the semester is coming to an end, like right now, basically, we have to manage everything at the same time. Like, you're not just thinking about your coursework, you're also thinking about AUSMUN, you're also thinking about the conference. So the workload for sure. So,
Oh, 100%. Your experience as director of media in one word.
Amazing. Super fun. I love being the director of media. Like, I love my job so much, and I feel like it's gonna be so weird after the conference not being able to call myself the director. It's gonna be really weird. But yeah.
I get that. So, okay. Early morning meetings or late night meetings?
Late night meetings.
Yeah. We agree with that, by the way.
Yeah, all of us like late night meetings. Yeah.
Okay. Coffee order during conference week.
Okay, so if I'm getting coffee from uni, I'm getting iced Spanish latte for sure. And if it's from home, I will have my South Indian filter coffee. It is the best thing to have in the morning. It is the perfect thing. It wakes me up. I know it's morning when I drink the filtered coffee. So yeah, I love filter coffee so much.
Okay, last rapid fire question. What is a leadership quality you swear by?
Professionalism. Professionalism any day.
Agreed.
Because I think that you can be good at your job, but if you are not humble about it, actually even humble,
Yes.
what is the word? Humble, right?
Yeah, humble is the word, yes.
Yeah. If you're not humble or professional at your job, then there's no point.
I
You know,
agree.
like you need to be low key.
Yeah.
So yeah, like being humble and professionalism.
I will say something about Shrinidhi. She's very humble in the way that she, no, like genuinely, even if she asks us to do a task, she will always say please and thank you and always ask. She will never like give us like an order or be like, this is something you have to do. It's like, can you please, even though we know that it's something we have to do, but it's just the feeling of being asked rather than being told. And I think that's something that's very, it's a very good thing to have. It's a very good aspect to have.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, because we're all students at the end of the day, and we're all on the team, you know. So I can't order anyone to do anything. It's gonna look so funny. Imagine like this short person is being like, do this. Like they laugh in my face. But yeah.
Okay.
Adding on to what Maria said, by the way, even though there's like a clear hierarchy chain, we've got director, we've got deputies, it never feels like a director is like ordering, as you said. It just always feels like we're a team.
Yeah.
We're, like
Yeah.
you're a part of the team and you're doing the work with us.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Stop. I love you guys. Stop.
So moving on, this is a question that I'm personally very curious to know.
Oh.
But if you had the opportunity to swap roles with someone from the MUN executive board, so we've got so many directors with us, who would it be and why?
Okay. Probably the director of ER. I would want to be on the ER team for sure. Shout out Sanjana. Because I mean, maybe it's because we've worked with ER a lot, but it's so interesting. I like the work that they do. It's really nice. And they get to invite all the sponsors and the vendors. They get to contact them. That's so cool, in my opinion. Like you know, like we can, like I can, like let's say I really like a restaurant. Like
I'll just slip it in.
Like I can slip it in. I obviously don't know if we can do that or not, but I'm just saying, like it's really cool, like the work that they do.
So Shrinidhi, what is one thing that you would tell yourself when you were in AUSMUN, when you started in AUSMUN?
Oh, okay. One thing I would tell myself is to have more confidence. I thought, oh, I won't be able to do the work. Oh, I'm not fit for this job. Like they probably need someone way more qualified than me. It's not like that, you know. Like I said, I have zero MUN experience and I'm the director of media today. So you don't have to have any sort of MUN experience to be on the media team. Other departments, I'm not going to speak for that, but I'm going to say for media specifically, you don't need to have MUN experience. You just need to have the passion for media, for designing, you know, promoting our platform. You know, I feel like you just need to be more confident is what I would tell myself from back then, that, you know, have more faith in yourself. The work you're doing is good.
Yes.
Just believe in yourself.
Okay, Shrinidhi, I have one last question to ask you.
I already know what
This is my personal question. I've been asking it to every single person I've interviewed. So, who's your favorite deputy director of media? And why?
I knew this was coming. Okay, I don't have a favorite deputy.
No, that's a cop out.
No. Genuinely, I cannot choose between them. Like, you know something? I love all three of my deputies equally, which is why I give them equal amounts of work. If I'm giving you work.
Actually, please don't choose a favorite, otherwise we'll get more work.
Yeah, do you want to be my favorite? Do you want to be?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
We're all your favorites.
Yeah, for sure. If I'm giving you work, that just means I trust you. I love you more, and I trust you to do the work. Like genuinely with the three of you, if I give you a task, I know I don't have to follow up. I know I don't have to you will come and tell me. Like on your own. I know I don't have to come behind you. I don't have to micromanage or anything. Like I know you guys will do that. And I trust you guys. So I love all three of my deputies. Aamna,
We love her too.
Maria and
Even though she
Adli.
gives us so much work, we
Yeah,
really
we have 30
love her.
background guides waiting.
Yeah. I mean we all have work to do. What can I say? But yeah. Yeah.
And
So with that, very emotionally, I
Yeah.
must say we wrap up the last episode of the Voices of AUSMUN. It's very amazing that we're wrapping it up with someone who's the core of media in itself.
Yeah.
So having you as our last guest is
It's
the best. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
So-
it feels weird that I'm an interview guest, you know, because I have hosted. I hosted the first episode. The previous year's AUSMU 2025, I hosted even then. So now that I'm a guest on the show, feels like a full circle moment for me. It feels really like. It feels really.
It's like you've transitioned from this seat
Oh,
to this seat.
for
So it's
sure.
like
yeah.
It feels weird being on this side of the. Okay. It feels being on this side of the room, for sure.
So that's a wrap on the episode. I will not say that look forward to more MUN episodes, but I'd say let's look forward to the AUSMUN 2026 conference now.
February 13th to February 15th, be there.
be there, guys.
Be there.
Be there.